guess. Do we start talking the moment we get a viewer?
I guess. I mean, I'm sure he'll save the recording so we can begin now. Welcome, everybody. This is the Eclipse 2023 StepManiaX Women's Tournament. I'm one of your commenters, Water Salad.
And I'm Dami Game. I am going to be commentating as well as participating.
Nice.
So at the moment, we're just doing some warm-ups, but after this, we'll be getting into the matches for SMX Women's. Is going to be divided into uppers and lowers division, with the upper division and lower division having different card draws.
If there's ever breaks, we have a sponsor and a commentary screen too. I don't know if she set up the bracket, like the card draws to work with it. She didn't. That's why we just have the big logo. Okay. She didn't want to mess with that. Let me know if you want to hop in. I'll probably stay out. I just finished playing pop. Time for 7.
Did you vote?
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
If you just joined in, which most of you did, this is the SMX Women's Division at Eclipse East in Baltimore. I'm Dami Game. I'm going to be commentating as well as participating in the tournament. Right now we're just doing some warm-ups, and after this we should get started. The way that the tournament is formatted is we have an uppers and lowers division based on the qualifiers. Each one has a different card draw. Once everyone gets their warm-ups done, they'll be playing the set of songs. And top 2 from each one will move up to the top 4. Everyone else will drop into a second chance bracket. Or basically a redemption bracket.
And we have 3 songs here for the lowers round 1. It's Disconnected Disco Hard 17. Then it'll be Black Star Hard 15. And Start and Pause, I believe that's Hard 16 or 14? It's 14.
And then for uppers, we'll have Give Into Wild 22, Fiesta Night Wild 21, and Therapy Wild 20. So you'll be hearing these 6 songs a lot during this first round, as everybody has a chance to play the song.
Right.
Oh no. There might be a bit of a pad issue. Oh no.
Weren't you just playing on it a little earlier? Yeah, I was, but I don't know what happened. Were you okay?
Can we get some gaming? 2 exclamation points in the chat, everyone. Oh, I love this one. This one came out for the Halloween update earlier this year. Okay, they're jumping right into it. So this is part of the lower division set. We're going to start with Black Star Heart, card 15. have someone playing no bar.
Definitely a small but vocal group of hardcore SMX players who play no bar. Viable strategy, especially in the lower difficulties. When you get into the crazy stuff, the bar might be a little mandatory, but
I feel like every time I try playing no bar, if there's a stream with a few sensor panels, I would just miss it because my foot will just be on it the whole time I'm streaming.
right.
It starts to get used to that sensor panel, especially when you're coming from DDR. It's also interesting seeing the difference in velocity between them.
Yeah, that's a drastic difference.
You have some beautiful full combos. Including a perfect full combo.
It's a strong score.
Let's see, what is the next song that we're playing? This is part of the lower set. Those 3 songs include Black Star, Hard 15, Disconnected Disco, Hard 17, and Start and Pause, Hard 14, which is the next song that we're playing.
I don't know too much about the dance game background of the entrance, but anytime I see a full combo with someone who's like relatively new to the game, I wonder if they're pump it up players because the combo matters a lot more. Or maybe they're just good at dancing.
It's possible. But I feel like even in DDR, when you first start playing, if you're an earlier player, you definitely don't focus too much on timing. Like, you're not really one to like risk getting misses just so you can focus on MA, especially if you're, you're a newer player. I don't know, just seeing the little combo lights, it's satisfying feedback.
It is.
While we're focusing on this cap, we do have other players that are using the second setup to warm up and play their sets. So we're just seeing half of the gaming, unfortunately. But we're on our way to get a second combo from both. So throughout the competition, we're just going to see a mix of both the upper division and lower division playing. There's not a set schedule for everyone. Just, moment you want to go up, you can do your warm-up, do your sets. So we're going to get a little variety. We won't just see everyone just play the same set back to back to back. Now they'll be going into the third song, that being Disconnected Disco, Hard 17.
I think that was
So we have a bit of a step up in difficulty.
Is that their first song? I think they played it already.
They played this one? They played the Disconnected Disco already?
Yeah, I think that was their first song.
Oh.
So they're all good.
Oops, sorry. I thought that might have been their warm-up song.
You're all good.
Okay, so we have the first set done.
So that was the Dark Lord, and I don't know who the other player was. There was no, she wasn't logged in.
Oh no.
StepManiaX.
Oh, let me try and find out. To at least give her a shout out.
StepManiaX. Select your difficulty.
So that was the Dark Lord and Ocha Lord.
On the Lucha Lord.
And I definitely know we're going to have an upper set. There is a 100% chance that this is going to be upper. So here we have Malia coming up. If you already have seen any other past competitions, whether it's StepManiaX or BDR, you know that when it comes to timing, she is on it.
Malia tied for ninth place in our wild tournament that just wrapped up today. Did very well.
I mean, just from past experience or from Fight earlier this year, her and MK and Shinobi are definitely the top rankers, especially when it comes to SMX.
Right? This is not one of the songs for upper.
Okay, yeah. Everyone gets one warm-up song before we go to the set. The set that she'll be playing will be Give Into Wild 22, Fiesta Night Wild 21, and Therapy Wild 20. Another combo.
Nice.
10p on a warm-up, that's pretty strong.
Oh, definitely. 99.5.
Oh. Is she warming up on the 26th?
That would be a sight to see.
Just establish dominance. Play one of the highest rated level songs in the game. Just for a warm-up. Okay, so starting off with Therapy, which is a 100 BPM song.
Yeah, this is the first song in the upper gauntlet, right? Therapy has some very tricky rhythms.
Unfortunately, picked up a grade. Yeah, basically anytime I see a song and it has such a low BPM, I know there's something gonna happen.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you exactly what kind of notes those are. They're not 16th notes. Like 64th swing or something like that.
This would be a horrible song to sight read.
Yes. Which I think might be the case for several of our competitors.
Yeah, I don't really recall anyone, at least when I go to the arcade, that really picks a song or goes out of their way to pick it.
Right.
You might be seeing a few sight reads on this one, especially.
Still a very strong score here from Leah. Almost a 98 there.
Almost a 5-star. And only one late. Everything else was perfect.
Yeah, I looked at the timing graph there. In the very intro, she was kind of feeling it out for the timing window. It looked like she got pretty spot on after that.
Hey, we're going in to Fiesta Night. No, a challenger approaches. We have someone joining.
I believe this is Lenny.
Yes. Lenny, from the conversation we had earlier, she came from Texas.
All the way from Texas.
Yeah, we have a few people that flew in from all over the country. We have some people from Texas, Cali. We have a few people that even came from Puerto Rico.
And then
Yep.
you have me. My wife dropped me off this morning.
No.
I live 15 minutes away.
And I came from San Jose, for I'm a San Jose local. Ignore my scores from Chinatown Fair. I'm definitely in San Jose. And Lenny is just jumping into it. I don't believe she warmed up on the other cab. She's just going in.
This is a peppy chart. Full combo from Malia, almost a 99. Very strong showing. Lenny not far behind at all.
Oh, wow.
Lenny getting some love from the chat. Malia too.
Some love from La Isla, from La Perla.
As fun as it is to watch, like the competition, you know, like the arrows and the scores, I also love seeing how much love the community gets and how supportive everybody is.
Yeah, it's nice to see, like, for these events, because we were even talking about earlier how we sort of circle each other, like, online a lot, or sometimes at other events, but, you know, being able to come to this kind of event and just sort of actually like speak to the person or follow up with people that you haven't seen in a while or spoken to in a while. Because, you know, when you're online or on Discord, you're mainly just talking about the game or just talking about scores. It's just centered around, you know, score posting or just chart talking. But, you know, when you come in person, you're able to have a conversation with them, you know.
Yeah.
Even if it's just in passing. There's been some people that would just, you know, they'll come up to me, I'll come up to them, and we'll just talk 5-10 minutes. You know, people have their matches, but it's sort of like, it's nice to, you know, catch up and sort of remind yourself that these people online that you see, you know, posting scores are just like actual people. Or even if you're local to the area, it's like a nice, you know, time away from work or school, and just able to hang out with everyone.
It's a big family. It's like coming to Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah, it's a reunion.
Yeah, you talk 5 or 10 minutes with all of your aunts and uncles.
And then you get to meet that like cousin once removed or twice removed. And you're like, oh, they're cool.
That's the best part. Everyone's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, give into here, Wild 22.
Okay, there we go.
Down here.
I was about to ask. I was like, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like there's another tempo change, and there it is.
And here comes a little 16th note stream.
Yep. It throws me off every time too.
Definitely very tricky to manage the center panel jump steps, especially if these players are coming from DDR. The center panel can be tricky.
Yeah, Malia, she just came from DDR. She finished her round and then immediately, you know, came over here. So she was still a bit warm, had her DDR. Lenny, she was doing pump earlier, so maybe she was still a little bit warm. I think she was also in DDR. So they've been moving around, getting their timing on.
I think Lenny still has to play therapy, is that right?
Back at it again?
Yeah, she has one more
Select
song
the
to do.
difficulty mode.
Okay, he's switching over.
Wild.
And on the cab, on the other side, we have some people warming up. So they might be jumping over after Lenny finishes. We have a lot of Lenny supporters in the chat. Can we get some Lenny 2 exclamation points in the chat? I don't believe this is any in the card draws. Is this a warm-up?
Yeah, she may just be testing out the D1 side.
Yeah, she technically didn't do a warm-up song. She jumped on
Right.
and we just went into it. We've had a few people try to crawl under the camera, but the camera just records everything.
Sees all.
Yeah. We have a PFC coming up. Hey.
Nice. It's a 5-star.
Is 5-star used more than, is that the term that everybody uses? Or is there any other terms?
Yeah, I haven't heard a term for 5-star. I know when you get to 6-star, people call it a hex,
Okay.
and that's a 99725 or higher. 5-star is 98,000 or higher. I forget where the 4-star cut off. It's like 88 or 89 or something.
Yeah.
Mid-80s.
Just
'Cause
for,
I think most things before a hex you kind of call like it's above a 99 or it's a full, what did you call it? A full perfect combo, whatever you want to call that.
yeah, I guess full, because I know if you get all perfect, it's a APC all perfect combo.
Right.
But for anything below that, the terms feel a bit hazy for me. I got into SMX more recently. Within the past, I would say 4 or 5 months, I got access to it, and I've just been going into it.
Yeah, I'm happy to see these events getting a little bit larger every year for SMX as access kind of expands. They sell to more and more arcades.
Yeah, and there's even more, I feel there's like a lot more people that have been branching out into other games in the past year or so. Even for both SMX and as well as Pump with the new mix, I have been seeing a lot of DDR players branching out. It's nice to see. I guess I'm technically also one of them, even though I always spam and yell at people to play Pump. I've become a bit of a SMX main as of late.
I really like Pump, but I've only played it maybe 10 times. I need to make time for it.
I say you should play it more, especially if you're in this area. This seems to be like Pump Paradise or a Pump Haven.
The Pump scene's a lot bigger here than any other game.
For example, Pump there's around 6 setups, I believe, 6 different setups here at Eclipse. Not all of them have streaming setup, but like sort of that in comparison, there's like even less DDR caps, so Pump is sort of like the bigger event. But yeah, definitely SMX is growing.
Wow, a 98 on therapy from Lenny. That's really strong. That's a hard chart to score. Well done. And that was the last song she had to play for her uppers, round 1.
Let's see, and now we have Nesquik and Shinobi playing.
StepManiaX by Step Revolution. Please make a selection.
Everyone say buena suerte to Nesquik. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me tell her that. I'm not sure if the microphone picked up when I was yelling buena suerte. It's sort of become a bit of a joke. It's sort of become a bit of a joke if you come to these events, and especially with the international player events. Beast in the East is one of those events where we have a lot of people, especially from Latin America, that will come. And whenever one of them is about to go up, all of the other players, you know, will say like, "Buena suerte, good luck" in Spanish, and they'll be cheering them on even in the middle of the song. So it's sort of become a joke that I would say it to like some other people, like every time they're about to play. Oh, and they're both jumping into the set. For those in the chat, at around 7 p.m., we will be doing a short break for the group photo. And then afterwards, we will come back and continue the session, continue the competition.
Trying to get one of theirs.
So most likely after this set is done, we'll be on a short break. Just so everybody has a chance to collect their stuff and head over for the group photo.
Again, it's like Thanksgiving. There needs to be a group photo to prove who was there.
At every event, it's
At
important.
every event.
At these events, I tend to run around just yelling at everyone when it's time for the group photo. Just like a reunion.
Those are strong scores for both players. 98-96.
Ooh, that one early.
The earlies, lates, and misses are punishing to your score in this game.
Time for more fiesta. I just realized Vanessa or Nesquick, he was wearing the Beast in the E shirt. We were talking about the event earlier.
Yes. Yeah, I was bummed I couldn't make it to bite 6. I made it to bite 5, but I like the shirt for bite 6 way better. It's a really cool shirt.
And the event just grows every year. I feel like I will get whiplash just going from this like low 100 BPM song, and now you're going to this like very energetic, fast-paced one. Currently holding on to that lead, but this is not exactly a 1v1 match. Everyone will be playing the same set, and the top 2 will move on. I guess in this situation, it's more of a pool.
Very strong.
Very close. Just those few notes. Those few early, lates, or misses. Okay, so this will be the last song before we go on a quick break for the group photo. They're starting to go around to give everyone the 5-minute warning. Probably just in a few minutes, we're just going to see everyone just get up and start making
Yeah, Yeah,
A
well,
beeline. That was the word.
a beeline.
I had an English second language moment. I completely forgot the word. Yeah, you're just gonna see everyone run off the pad.
It's not just a Bay Linea.
Uh,
It's not just a Bay Linea. It's Spanish. No, high school Spanish. It's not coming in clutch here.
no. I mean, I was sort of joking when I said. I mean, technically, I learned Spanish first, but definitely English is my stronger language. I usually joke. I say Spanish is my first language, English my second, 4-panel is my third, and then 5-panel is my fourth.
Nice.
Still very close. Let's see how they do this rush now.
One of the hardest parts of this whole chart.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's just going to trip a little bit on that part. Because I feel like it's not going back to the original speed. It like rushes a little bit. It might just be me.
No, it's pretty hectic.
And there we go.
94, 95. They had the same perfect count. Just about.
I think, yeah, it really just came to that one speed up.
Solid. All right. I think we're probably going to take a quick break so everyone can take a group photo for the event. I'll throw the sponsor screen up.
We'll be back with some more gaming.
We will.
See you guys in a bit.
Thanks, everybody.
Hello, folks. We are back from the group photo. I'm just here for a I just realized I was muted the entire time. How about that? I'm here just like talking to myself. Make sure they're all unmuted. Okay.
Okay.
I swore I clicked that button. I use this little keyboard, so like I can't tell if things are like, if it happened or not. All right. Coming up next, we have MCAT, and oh, we have a frozen camera. Let's fix this. Okay, there we go. Let's shift it over a little bit. I don't know what I can do since they all turned the lights off. Yeah, she's good. Yeah, I'm about to leave. I'm about to head back up to my room. I just want to get everything set up again. I just changed the Nightbot. Yep, put it on. Position the mic in front of your mouth, and you're good to speak. Yeah, you shouldn't hear yourself too when you speak.
Hello? Oh yeah, I hear me.
It's good.
Hi. I never did commentary before, so apologize.
It's a good first time to try it out. I'm checking to see if I can do anything about the lighting situation.
Oh.
I'm not particularly well versed in this part of. Oh no! Don't do that. No, no, no. Is that too much exposure? I don't know if that looks better or not, but we're just gonna roll with it.
Looks okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run down this with you really quick.
Oh.
Press this. This is the main screen to play the game. This is if there's nothing happening. This shows us.
Oh. Oh.
And then if there's another break, this one down here, sponsor screen, shows like all the sponsors.
Oh.
So
Okay.
just those 3 buttons, but it's pretty simple.
That's not hard.
But for the most part, y'all probably just keep with this screen the whole time. You don't have to
Okay.
change scenes that often.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just have at it. Just talk.
Okay.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah. I'm guessing this is a warm-up for the set.
I believe so. Wait, I have a better scene than the Eclipse 2023. Hold on, I got this. Let me cook. That's what the kids say, right? Okay, we have the commentators down here.
Oh, hey.
I'll move this text up here. Make it just a little bit smaller. Oh no, don't do that.
Hi, friends.
Let him cook. Let him. I think this is a good screen. We can see our cute faces back here. This is my Dino Nugget, Dion. But yes, we just took a group photo. We're trying to get things back on track again.
Yeah. Everybody did so good in forming up for the photo.
It was really fast.
Yeah, it actually was.
It was nice that it was just right outside the gameplay area.
Yeah. Yo, this song was actually like low-key hard. Like,
it's the one with a lot of the teal notes, right?
yeah. I was like, oh, it's funny, yay, and I was like, uh-oh.
A lot of teal notes, very difficult to time sometimes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of short lifts too, right? I think.
Oh my goodness, yeah. In the beginning, there was these lifts, and I was like, uh-oh.
I haven't played it in a while, so I don't exactly remember.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to see it here again. It's pretty fun though. Like, it goes to the song.
Yes. I don't know if this is helping or not.
Oh,
no.
They look really dark.
What? Cancel. All right, I'm not messing with these settings. All right, so NCAT on player 1 side, Domi on player 2 side.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, teal notes, short lifts right away.
Yeah. Those lifts are tricky.
There you go, she got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of players, they either lift it either too early or
Yeah.
too late because there's no sort of feedback on the
Yeah.
lift notes in particular. It's a very like unintuitive motion when you first get used to it because it's the opposite of what you want to do. You want to step on that beat.
Yeah, yeah. I always like, I just kind of like visually time them late, and I do like this. I make fun, like I do this like dog lifting their leg thing.
Yeah. I have a meme to show you. My method, I slide on the corner panels when I do it.
Oh. That's a pro
It
strat.
might not be the most effective method, but it's worked for me.
If it works for you, it works for you, and you go for it.
Just lift. How to score better and get lifted.
Yes.
'Cause, there are some people, they'll come up with intricate ghost stepping
Yeah.
to make their feet lift up when they're stepping for the lift. And it's like, this is too much big brain for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Very big brain things.
And solid scores for both players. We have a PFC from Domi, even with the lift drops.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. 2 5-star, close to a X-star for MCAT with an SDP.
Yeah, so under 10. So y'all call it SDP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Single digit perfects, like,
All right.
DDR.
Like DDR, okay. I always wondered, I was like, is it like perfect with no exclamation points, or?
I believe the terminology that a lot of people use is APCs obviously for the absolute perfect combos, PFCs for like white and yellow perfects.
Gotcha.
And then full combos are just if you get no misses.
No misses. Okay. Cool. See, I'm learning stuff. This one was like groovy. Like, I was getting into this one, so this is a good song.
Yeah, it's very high BPM too, really fast patterns.
Yeah, it's fast.
Did Big Matt miss the group photo? Because there he is right there.
Yeah, it it wouldn't be the group photo if he didn't miss it. These are both very strong players. They, did very good in the qualifiers, and you can obviously see that here.
And they're just really strong at every respective game.
Yeah.
Domi's really good at DDR.
Oh yeah, I know. They're both just very good at dance games.
And then MCAT, if y'all didn't catch the wild tournament earlier, she got top 8.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Her losses were to Paranoia Boy, the champion of the tournament, and Water Salads.
Oh wow.
Pretty tough opponent there.
Yo. Yeah, those are hard. And Paranoia Boy, he won the overall tournament, so like, wow.
Exciting 10-song series there.
Yeah.
And then this part of the song, spins.
Oh my goodness, it actually did.
Yeah, 170 BPM spins.
I might have to learn those for like freestyles.
For the swag.
Yeah.
Was it you that played with Goddess yesterday on Beethoven Virus?
Yeah, I know he did the spins and stuff, but I was like,
No, I'm trying to win.
I'm trying to get the score.
I think he knew his chances were not that great, so
Yeah, he was just like, let me be flaring with it.
let me get some style points.
It was nice though, it was cool.
The perfect cuts are pretty close. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Even without, like, when you take away like the lates and misses.
Yeah. Yeah, very strong players.
Yep.
So I think so everybody in uppers plays all these songs. And then it's at the top 2 go to top 4, I think.
Yeah, and then they play another round, like a second round, and the top 2 of that fills out the top 4.
Right. They got a second chance.
Yeah, second chance.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I know there were some suggestions around like the previous formats where like they cut too many people early, so people felt like they only got 1 round and not a lot of play time.
Yeah.
So, you know, we listened to the feedback, came up with some suggestions, kind of calculate how much time it takes to run these things.
Yeah.
And what gives people the most play time, most meaningful play time.
Yeah. I like this format a lot because I believe this is what they did at Byte as well. And
yeah, it's a modification of the Byte format
okay.
to add like an extra round for the people that didn't make it.
Right. And it's nice too because it's like it gives you time. And like you can also kind of be like, oh, well, I want to go play over here. I want to go play over there. I want to play with this person. Like that's really nice and like, you know, camaraderie too.
Yeah.
So.
And then what's awesome about the Eclipse schedule this year is that we have Saturday night from now till 10 p.m.
Yeah.
to run this.
Just do it, yeah.
Instead of being pressured to finish where the venue literally needs to be broken apart.
Yeah, that's true.
So I know there's some strong opinions about Friday night tournament play, but it's really helped us with the game confidence.
Yeah.
You know, ITG and SMX were done when Pump and DDR were around starting for their top level players. That could be helpful games.
And you have to think too, like, you know, people, you know, a lot of people travel to come to this, and so, and they're seeing their friends that they haven't seen in a while, and so it's nice to like hang out with people and just, you know, hang out and have fun.
Yeah, just having a little more free time to do it. Like, you know, this is the first time I've done where like my whole night's free on a Saturday.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And it allows us to do things like this, like a women's event.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, that was a pretty hard 22.
yeah, those rock songs are really hard to time.
Yeah.
I am going to step off the mic now. I need to go back to my room.
All right.
You hold it down. You got this.
I got this. I learned the buttons. Yep. I will talk to people. If anyone in the chat wants to say hey.
And then if they need to see the spreadsheet, just tell them hit exclamation mark bracket. It'll show up for them.
Okay. Exclamation mark bracket.
And I think Domi's done, so she might come back over here.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, Jelly Sauce signing off.
Hey.
Press play to continue and keep going. All right. Select your difficulty. Hard.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm taking this over for now. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of the lowers matches, I think. So similar to uppers. Everybody play 3 songs. They'll probably warm up with something, which is a good idea. Warming up is good. Let's see. I want to find out what their songs are. Okay. So the lower songs is Disconnected Disco, 17, Black Star, 15, and Start and Pause, 14, I think that says. So yeah. I love this song. The song's so good. This is a pretty good one to warm up to too. Because it's groovy, you know? And it's a 14, so that's a good level to warm up here for the levels they have to play. I was just looking at the names here. So we got his 9 women on player 1. getting the warm up in. What's nice about the warm-ups too is you can kind of figure out, like, you know, what you need to do. Do you need to read faster? Do you need to read slower? Do you need to adjust your sensitivity? And especially at like a tournament like this, that's, you know, good to figure out. All right. Good score, good perfect count too. 32. No earlies, no lates, no misses. So, probably go in the song. Yes, we're gonna go into the lower songs now. Disconnected disco. So I know, like, one of the things that I didn't know for a long time, as far as like score and like who's winning and stuff, I would look at the numbers and I'd be like, oh my goodness, who's winning? I can't look at the numbers that fast. Well, if it's gold in your number, that means you're winning. I hope that didn't ruin anyone's life. It kind of ruined mine at first when I learned that. Because then I'm like, oh man, like if I don't have the gold, then I'm losing. But it actually kind of helped along the way. So, the more you know. Bing. That's tricky, but groovy. Nice. That's a good score. Those are good perfect counts. Very nice. Let's see which one they pick second. That's what's nice about this tournament too. You know, you can like play it however you want. Play whatever you want first, play whatever you want second, play whatever you want third, you know? Black Star. Hi. We have Shinobi. Yay, I'm not alone anymore.
Hello. I'm here.
Yes, so BBL Fanatic. Yes, so you get like these 3 songs and it's like, all right, like everybody in, you know, this part of the tournament, you just play these songs and you just like, you know, keep track of your scores. So that's really cool because it's like, oh, well, maybe I want to start with the hard one or maybe I want to start with the easy one. It's kind of up to the player. And also, I mean, like who you're playing with too. But yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot.
of them missed at all, yeah.
Yeah, they both got full combos.
Perfect full combos, actually.
And I mean, those are good perfect counts too. So, yeah, they did really well. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like, you know, you could like play with someone, but you're not like technically like playing against them like a, you know, best 2 out of 3 or anything like that. You know, it's just all based off of how accurate you can score, and you know, you just see how everyone does against each other. So that's kind of cool.
I'm not super familiar with the hard chart. I don't know how it compares to the wild.
I was just about to say too, I'm like, I'm not sure how it goes, but I'm pretty sure it does like start pause stuff.
Faster kitty, code.
Lip notes are scary.
Oh yeah.
Missing a lip note is worth more than like messing up a regular note, isn't
Oh
it?
wow.
I'm pretty
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I've seen some ridiculous scores based on just missing a lip note.
Yeah, Ton and I were talking about lifts and how it's, you know, sometimes hard to time it because there's not really a visual for it.
In order to hit it correctly, I have to try not to hit it correctly.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was telling him I do this like dog leg lift thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw it. When you
Yeah,
were
I'm like, I like exaggerate it. It works sometimes. Woohoo!
Got a couple of greats and lates, but the timing was really good for the rest
Yeah.
of the chart.
Yeah, still really good perfect count.
Both of them.
Yeah. And you could see like with the line graph for their plot, scatter plot. I have to go back to math in like elementary school
The
for what
scatter
that's
plot.
called. Yeah, scatter plot. So you can kind of see like where they were in the timing. Which is a helpful like data point when you're, you know, trying to improve and
Oh yeah.
figure out like, oh, where did I mess up?
It's always really funny trying to adjust to a chart. And so when you go look at the graph, it's like,
Yeah.
Confirm selection. Options.
we're starting and pausing.
I like how there's a pause symbol in the paw. It's like pause.
I think it's like one of the, like on the pad too, the light, one of the light designs. I
Oh,
think.
really? Oh, cool.
Miko and Jacqueline.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Yeah, figure out where that sensitivity is.
I agree. Yeah.
This song's growing on me. I never really played it that much.
I like it. I'm a big fan.
I don't know if
The
we're
second
maybe,
one.
I don't know if we're having like pad stuff with Miko. I mean, fair, because they didn't warm up, so. I mean, but also then they were playing song. I don't know. They're talking to the TO now. Let's see what they're going to do. I think it's fine. Okay, redo. I also love how they have like these beautiful skirts on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're fashionable.
Really representing.
Yes.
Someone has to do it, and it's not me.
Yeah. I would not have a fun time. They both are good on the lifty. Yeah. I saw that dog leg. I just call it that. I don't know what else to call it. That's my name for it. Oh, Vincent ITG with a raid party of 18. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome.
Women are being StepManiacs.
Yes.
Yeah, StepMania 10. The best of the StepManias. Ooh. Both of them held a
Yeah.
yellow combo the whole
Yeah,
time.
full combo. Full combo. And they got the lifts.
Yes, they got the lifts.
That'd be the hardest part. Okay, I don't understand the 10 thing. Someone with more knowledge will have to explain.
StepManiacs being like StepMania, like X, like the Roman numeral 10. Like
Oh.
StepMania 10.
Got it.
Saint StepManiacs. I also. Yes.
What religion is it? Saint
Saint
Maniacs.
Black Star time.
The dance game religion.
I didn't actually get it until I saw, because I know MCAT and Hints also, they have the StepMania 10 shirts with the 10 up in the logo.
Okay. In the last song and this song, like they've been pretty close, so.
Yeah. Jacqueline got the grade on the very first note, but she's still holding it together pretty well.
That's always rough too, like if you mess up in the beginning. Yeah, like it can be like a psych out in this game, because like that yellow, you know, goes to the other person, and you're like, oh man, I gotta get that yellow
That's the scariest
number
thing when
back.
it's not blinking anymore.
Yeah. It's like, what can I do to get the yellow back? It's also nice too that this game has like a, you know, you can see how far along you are in the song till the end. There's a lot of stuff you can use, which is very nice about this game.
Miko's still holding on to her yellow combo.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Nice.
Nice.
Both full combos. Got it one little early, but still very good timing.
Yeah, held it together for the rest of it, so it was still
Yeah,
decently close.
yeah. You can see it there on a scatter plot right in the beginning.
And when that happens at home, we just restart.
But that's good. She held through it. It's like, well, I gotta time the best I can for the rest of this.
Disconnected Disco has those weird like pauses,
Yeah.
so let's see who knows about them. Early great from Miko, but I believe.
Yes. Never count yourself out. There's a whole lot of song left.
Jacqueline's
Had a little-
timing real well right now.
Yeah, had a little back and forth with that yellow here. Yeah.
Oh, the flashes.
Nice.
Lead switched over to Miko.
All right. Nice ghost stepping from Jacqueline.
Going back and forth.
Yeah.
Jacqueline's ahead now by a little bit. Really close though. Could be anybody. Oh,
Don't get psyched out. Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Okay.
The
Miko took
last
that back
note.
right at the end.
Oh.
Wow.
Whew.
That was a little intense.
That was crazy.
That was
Oh.
really cool. I got a little bit of shivers from
Yeah.
that. Good stuff. Yeah, she excited about that.
Could be. Those last second switches is always.
You never know. That's why I always tell my friends when we play, keep on playing.
You never know.
Unless it's like, you know, you have like one like regular perfect or whatever, and you're trying to get like an APC and then you like get one, then okay, like yeah, you can like start it over. But you know, in tournaments, like don't give up. That's right, Dylon, never give up. Just keep
Never
going.
give up. I think I had a match at Red October, and it kept going back and forth, back and forth. I held the lead like the longest, and then the last two notes. It was a 4-point difference, but I didn't even care because it was crazy. I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
Yeah, like you can't be mad at yourself with that because like you're just so close, you know?
You have to tap it. Tap the QR code. Tap the QR code with your eye, tap it. This where.
Yeah, I messed that up too when I first played. I was like, why doesn't it have the QR thingy? And they're like, you have to press it. I was
You
like,
have to, there's a secret code.
because it's like an eyeball.
Yeah. It's
You know, like when
scary.
you're on the internet and like you have a password and you type or you hit the eyeball and then it shows it.
Yeah, you have to see it.
Yeah. I was like, oops. I'm supposed to know these things. I grew up with internet, but I guess not. Yo, I love Rebecca songs. Like,
Oh, bangers.
they're so good. I also like with SMX, like, you know, because they're in a lot of public places and stuff. And I love how, like, you just get a different song every time you start the game, you know? Like, DDR back in the day was always like that one song that was in the beginning of the reel. And so, like, it was just like, you know, people that didn't know the game just always picked that one because they didn't
Yeah.
know what to do. Whereas with this game, it's like, you just get a different song every time. So if you're not really sure to, you know to, like, move it around, you get a different song to play. So that's really cool.
It is nice, yeah. Gonna warm up with In My Dreams.
So this is another lower, like, there'll be lowers, correct?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they'll be playing the same 3 songs the last people
Okay.
played.
16's a good, I think, level. Get the leggies going. And an awesome song.
Yeah, we get this absolute banger.
Yeah, you gotta get the hype going. Chalky Mile, is that how you say it?
Chalky Milk.
Oh, Chalky Milk. Wow,
Is it,
I
is
need new
that a K?
glasses.
I can't say. I think.
Yeah,
it's a
it
K.
is. And
Absolute perfect combo still.
yeah.
Holding on.
And Dasnik, is that?
That's nice.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
I commentator cursed Jockey Milk. I'm sorry.
My
apologies.
my optometrist would be very mad at me.
Very concerning.
They keep texting me. They're like, "You gotta come in."
They're probably watching the stream right now.
Oh, I
waiting
hope
for you to
not.
mess up.
They're like, "You really need to come in, bro." Their faces are so nice and relaxed too. Like, they're just getting in a groove. I love it.
That's a different game.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
Warm up, both 99.
Yeah, that's a good warm up to start with. Boost your confidence,
Feeling
you know.
good about it.
Oh, 2 perfects. What?
Ooh.
Hi. Chalky milk. Let's go.
It is the best flavor of milk.
Love it.
Let's see what they'll play first.
I do like seeing what people pick first, second, third. Like,
There's definitely different ways to go about it.
Yeah.
I prefer to start with the lower thing.
That's
work
me
my
too.
way up, but also the strategy could be starting high, so you're not super tired.
super tired, yeah.
Disconnected disco starting at the top.
Okie dokie, we are getting right into it.
I'm excited.
Song is good.
It really is. Yes, they both killed those warm-ups.
Yeah. It's a good way to start.
Really close at the beginning here. Chalky Milk still holding on to the lead for now. They're both really close right now.
Yeah. It's nice that the guideline gives you like a red, like, yo, this is gonna happen.
And it's still hard.
Yeah.
It's very easy to fumble that section. Chalky Milk got a pretty good lead at the moment,
Yeah.
but you never know.
Never give up. Nice. And I'm very impressed with everyone's center tech. Like, everyone's doing really good on center. I remember first starting to play this game, and center was like very elusive. I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Or it looked like a mine, and I was like, uh-oh, I'm not supposed to step on it.
That was my biggest thing. It looks like a mine. It's good from both players, though. That's hard.
Yeah.
If you don't really know that
Yeah.
that song or that chart.
Absolutely.
Black Star.
I've been seeing a lot of them start with the hard one, go to the middle one, and go to the easy one.
I think the consensus is Black Star second.
Yeah.
Both still holding on to their yellow combo.
Yeah.
Chalky Milk's got a bit of a lead.
Oh, we gotta.
Nice. Almost a 99 from Chalky Milk.
Yeah, Chalky Milk held it through. Got a miss on other side, but that's okay. That
That's
happens
nice.
sometimes.
Still holding it together, though.
Still very great perfect count.
That's very nice.
That's nice.
Last song is Start and Pause. Simon. All right, last song for these two. And this
Whoop, whoop.
Faster kitty, code.
couple of early misses, but that's okay. You can still bring it back super early. Those lift jokes.
I love their faces when it comes to those. It's like, oh man, Liz.
I love seeing people's different approaches to how they lift their leg, like you said.
Yeah.
You can do the doggy lift. Or just like slide your
Slide
foot
it
up.
over, yeah. Or go step it.
Chalky Milk still got that yellow combo.
Nice.
Very nice.
Held on to the full combo. Chalky Milk excited. Oh, wow, that's really good. 9 perfects. And very good with Das Nice, too.
Both showing up and showing out.
That's right.
Was that?
I don't know if I've seen Jazz play yet.
Oh yeah, Jazz.
Yeah.
Just walked over here. Jazz is running away.
Oh yeah, the sparkly bag.
Running back.
It's like, I'm here, I'm here.
I think she might be the last person who needs to go, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the thingy, the players. We have Miko, Chalky Milk, Jacqueline, 9 Women, Vimy, the Dark Lord.
Oh, there is also Plant. So I think both of them need to go.
Yeah, still need to go. Yeah, Plant and Sega.
And then it looks like for uppers, MCAT and Malia are going on to top 4. And then the rest of us will be playing.
Second chance, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, to determine the other 2 for
So
top
that's
4.
the 2 songs on here, Dream of You and
Yeah.
Stop Me.
So you and MCAT are already in top 4, and then the rest of us. So, which would be me, Domi, Lenny, and Nesquick. We'll have to play Dream of You, Wild 22, and Stop Me, Wild 21 to see who.
Stop Me is good. Like, that one feels real on to me. I don't know if I really know Dream of You.
We have a Jazz.
Yay, Jazz!
I don't think she knows she signed in now.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Warming up with So Deep.
Classic DDR song.
Yeah. DDR player represents.
Oh.
Jazz.
Jazz! 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 Oh, here we go.
I think we both think we're not. I think we think we're louder than
Yeah,
we
I
are
guess
with these
so.
headsets on.
Yeah. I always feel like I'm really loud. So I'm trying not to like screech. So I'm always screeching. Squealing.
Jazz's timing is top tier.
Very good,
I'm
yes.
excited.
This will be fun to watch. I'm excited to watch the warm-up too.
Yeah.
I love this song. Classic trance. Oh yeah, already banging. Right.
Alright, what will she pick first?
Disconnected disco. They like starting with that one.
Boop, boop, boop.
Here we go.
I believe last player of lowers round one. Holding on to her yellow combo real good. We got those stops coming up soon though.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
She caught
Yeah,
on.
she
it.
caught on. Nice.
Very nice.
She's able to pick up on the stops after like the first one or two.
Yeah, that's good though. Because it can be like frustrating sometimes, then it's just like, "Ugh, I give up."
Yeah.
Red Bull energy.
I have massive amounts of respect because I can't.
I always get sugar-free though, because I don't need the extra sugar.
Fair. Black Star time.
Black Star. But it's an Eclipse.
Yes. Picked up her first. Perfect. I feel like this chart's pretty straightforward, so it mostly comes down to timing.
Yeah. Reds and blues.
Nice,
Right.
98.
Good stuff. Very good perfects too.
And then start and pause. One last round of lift loops.
Lifts.
Last song.
Whoop whoop.
Ending it with a banger.
Lift.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Killing the lifts.
I think she surprised herself with
Yeah.
the lifts.
I also surprised myself when I hit lifts. Center.
Center can be tricky.
Nice.
Right, another 98. Let's go.
Only 14 perfects.
Yeah, it's really good.
Everyone did really good that round.
Yeah, everyone has very good timing. This is awesome.
Right. Did they draw loser? Not losers.
I'm about to check.
Lowers round 2. I don't see it up here quite yet.
I'm sure we'll get an announcement soon
Yeah.
about losers. But uppers, round 2, whenever.
Lenny, and then
This is StepManiaX. Press play. Select your difficulty. Wild mode.
the part.
That one like comes up a lot on like the.
Oh yeah, when you sign in,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm awful at this chart. I need to I need to get better. It looks like for lowers, top 4 ends up being Chalky Milk and Nico going on to top 4.
Very nice.
So then Jacqueline, 9 Women, Vimy, the Dark Lord, Sega Genesis, Ucha Lord, and Das Nice are going to be playing Cosmic Drive Hard 15 and Art City Hard 14 to decide the last 2 into the top 4.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
I'm going to start uppers round 2.
Looks like Dami's gonna jump on in here.
It's the
It's the eyeball again.
the secret passage.
Eyeball, eyeball.
You have to. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think we were wrong.
Oh, oopsie.
She was right.
She was right, and we were wrong.
All right.
I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong.
It's true. Dream of You, Wild 22, playing that one first.
A 22.
Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with this chart.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with a lot of
Same.
like all of the ones that we played already. I was like, oh, wonder what I have on these. I played them one time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, great.
For me, if that. I have a list of things I've not played, and it's all like 22s
Yeah.
and up.
Yeah. It'd be hard sometimes, you know?
I'm capable, but do I want to do it? I have to motivate myself. But they're about to motivate me.
Yes.
So let's go.
This will be fun to watch. I love how Dami's just like, yo, I'm just going to come in here. Like, let's go.
Swooping on in. No warm up. Hopping in. They said we don't need a warm up. Stop.
Almost staffy. That always calls for some fun tech. Don't get freaked out.
Yeah, just to scare you.
Yep.
Don't step here. And it works.
It does. And no, they're not freezes.
Both pretty close still.
Yeah.
Dami's still got her yellow combo.
Right.
They both like locked into that
Yeah,
last,
they were
half
like,
of it.
yo, like, I'm in this right now.
Nice. Very good from both of them.
Very good.
Like one early and one late from Lenny, but still held that timing together.
Still good, yeah. Seeing red. Like, yo, I'ma time this.
And then I think the next chart is Stop Me, Wild 21.
I love that song.
It's a good one. Tony is still running around playing everything.
Yo, like the stamina, I can't. Must be nice.
You would think he would share it with me.
Yeah.
But we can't stop them from killing it. Let's go.
It's like we're checking some sensitivity here.
Checking that out.
I like how you can see some of the chart too when you pick your speed mod.
I like to know what I'm getting into.
Pro strat. Let's get some Eurobeat in the house.
It's about time. Big fan. Strong start from both of them. Still, are they tied?
They were tied for
They
a
were
little
tied for a
there,
bit.
yeah. Okay, tied again. Very nice. It's gonna be close.
Ooh. Lenny picking up the lead. Oh. It's so close. It's scary.
Yeah, it's very close. Oh,
Switching
over to Dami.
Tie. Oh.
This one's gonna be high.
Back to Lenny.
Back and forth here. Let's see what we can get the last little bit here.
Whew. I got my heart rate up. Ooh.
That was
Lenny
close.
with a 99.6.
Very nice.
And
Both full
Dami,
combos.
Yeah, Dami with the 99.2. Those both did insane.
Very close. They were feeling that song. I can
Yeah.
tell.
As they should. If you're going to feel a song, I understand if it's this one. I think I have to play. So.
Get it. You got this. It's me again. So Shinobi will get to be able to play the songs. Probably get a warm up here first since, you know, she was sitting over here with moi. Talking SMX talk, you know? Heck yeah. And she'll play with Vanessa. Again, both very good players. I think they played together too in the first set of songs, so. We'll see what they, I would assume they'll warm up with something. Oh, this is a good warm-up. I think this is a newer song. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. Alrighty. Let's get the warm up in. Warming up with the 21. This is a nice song. Super chill. Calm you down, you know? Very good for a warm-up. Just get into the zone. Nice. All right, we'll probably get into the songs now. Cool. So we're gonna start with Stop Me. Good choice, I think, to start with this one and then do the harder one. Get the leggies moving. Tie out of the beginning here. Pretty close. Close. Yeah, that's so close. I told y'all it was close. That's 3 points. Dang. That was close. Like, so close. The closest. Good song, though. They were both feeling that. All right, Dream of You, the 22. Yeah, stretch it out, stretch it out. I agree. I agree 100%. Gotta get them joints aligned, the muscles ready. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's dream of you. Oh, okay. Some tricky notes there. Lots of colors. I feel like this one's gonna be close too. Ay, ay, ay. Can definitely see that both are fighting for it. Like in a good way. They're not struggling. They're just like, yo, I want this. Looks like Vanessa's. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to do that curse thing people talk about. So close. Very good showing from both, though. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. So let me look on this thing, the Discord. I'm sure MCAT will update us on the verdict for uppers of who the next two will be to join her and I in the uppers top 4. Then I think we'll do the lowers one probably after that. So let's see how the scores panned out. I wonder if I can see on the, there's like a spreadsheet. Okay, well, I am bad at looking at these things. And I can't do math, so, okay. It looks like, and okay, this isn't official, but it looks like the best two were Dami in total score and Nesquik. But let's see. Again, I'm not good at math. Don't go by my math. We'll wait for the official announcement. But that's what it looks like. And so just like a reminder, lowers top 4, we have Miko and Chalky Milk. And then the second chance thing is Jacqueline, 9 Women, the Dark Lord, Sega, Ucha Lord, and Das Nice. So I keep like refreshing these. Well, while that's happening, I think the lowers one is going to start. And those songs are Cosmic Drive, Card 15, and Art City Card 14.
Oh yeah, here we go. Select a difficulty mode.
This is Jacqueline, and we'll see who wants to play with Jacqueline. So Jacqueline and Das Nice. Oh, they're just going into it. I'm ready. I concur though. Like, let's get through it. Here we go. Another really good song. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll tell you after this song. Close. Das Nice got the lead there, though. Oh, so the thing I was gonna say. So there was a 4-way ranked tie in the uppers round 2. So a one song will be played to determine the 2 players who will move on. So Shinobi, Dami, Lenny, Nesquik, they had a tie, ranked tie. So basically, like from what I'm seeing with this chart, so if you look at like the scores for Stop Me, you look at the scores for Dream of You, there's rank points. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and everybody got 5 rank points. So we got to do another song. Alrighty. Art City. Ties like this are just a testament of how good everyone is. Everybody just too good. Das Nice got a lead here. This song's pretty groovy. Does anyone say groovy anymore? I hope I'm not showing my age with that word. Both got full combos so far. All right. Very good from both players. Again, very good perfect counts. Everyone's timing is super good. Okie dokie. We'll see what's happening next. Okay, so we're gonna do this one song thing now. I don't know what song it is. And I guess they just play it now. So, what song is it? Everybody gotta play this song. I don't know what the song is. Maybe this thingy has it. No, it doesn't. Crap. Sorry. Well, we're gonna find out. Oh, I was like, yo. Okay. A 22 to even this out with everyone. It looks fast. My chart knowledge isn't like super good with SMX, but it's 22, so you know, it's probably like kind of hard. Let's see what happened. I think this is the song. I don't think they're gonna warm up. I think it's just gonna be the song. So let's see. Seeing red, tied. All right. This is gonna be close, y'all. Hey JJK, what's up? Good question. Hate everything. I love that name. So it's really hard. Like, I know some people try to compare the games, but it's really hard to say like what a 22 is in SMX to like DDR ITG. So yeah, it's just a hard question to ask because it's just, they're so different. They're so different. If I were to make an assumption, just kind of looking at it, maybe like 20, I would say like maybe 22s and 23s would be like your 14s, 15s maybe in DDR, and your 24s would maybe be like 15s, 16s. Again, it's hard to know. Shinobi got that one. Still really close, like super good perfect counts there. Oh yes, nice. I need to lift some weights too, JJK. I told myself after Eclipse, I'm gonna behave until MagFest. Then I'll be bad again, but yeah, I need to hit the gym more than I'm doing cardio. My muscles need some love. Somebody said SMX 2 times ITG plus 1-ish. Man Renifer. Sorry if I butchered your name. I mean, I trust you. You have a math equation, so it's, I believe you. Because when I see numbers, I see intelligence, because I'm not good at numbers. All right. Yeah, we're just going into it. So we got Dami and Lenny gonna do Ring the Alarm now. Yeah, that, I would agree with that. Yeah, for sure. I play DDR more, so I can like kind of give a little bit of idea. I play a little ITG, but not enough to like give a good opinion. Yeah. So let's see how we all do on Ring the Alarm. Again, it's a pretty good song. I wonder if we'll have like another time. Ooh. I didn't notice that lift the first time, probably because I was talking about stuff. That lift's kind of hard. Switched over from Lenny to Dami. Some pretty good tech in this. Oh, those lifts are crazy. You just put it on, yeah. And you put the microphone by your mouth.
Is
And
that
you should,
good?
yeah, and you should hear yourself.
I hear myself.
Yeah. Yay. I'm not alone now. I'm like trying to say stuff.
I'm so happy we get to stream the girls tournament. It's awesome.
Yeah.
How many people? Does it say how many people are
Yeah,
watching?
right there. Oh, like on the red. Yep.
Oh, nice. 17 people. Yay.
We had a raid earlier. Vincent
you
ITG.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Okay.
So,
now
I
let's
think
see.
we finished the 4-way tiebreaker for the redemption
Yeah.
people. So we're gonna see which two go
Which
to
two
the
go.
top 4. So that's exciting. So stay tuned.
I was like trying to do the math before it was announced, and I didn't realize
That's so
rank
crazy.
points.
We all tied. Can't believe it.
I was just saying, like, it just is a testament to how good everybody is. So.
Yeah.
Flag. How to play. Step on the arrows
Okay.
as they reach the end of the movie lines to the beat of the music. Sometimes arrows will occur at the same time.
Okay, so I think the uppers tiebreak just goes based off the score, correct?
Of that one song.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I
it's not
guess
like
so, yeah.
it's not like
added.
ranky things or anything. Because I didn't even realize that rank stuff.
Missing will cause the
I didn't even see what the last two girls, Lenny and Dami, got. Did they add it already?
Yeah, so I'm seeing it now. But again, I won't say like for sure until I see it in here.
Oh, true.
Because I don't know.
Okay.
But from the spreadsheet, it looks like it'll be Shinobi and Dami. But again, I don't know yet until like I see it in the Discord.
Okay.
Again, I'm not a numbers person. I don't do math, so
Yeah.
let someone else. Okay, I'm Cat's typing.
Let's do it.
Oh, she's typing. Drum roll.
Words understand better. Me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shinobi and Dami
Oh my
advance to
gosh,
uppers
yay.
top 4.
Hell yeah.
And yo, like they were close.
Let me see.
So yeah, the Shinobi was 98671, Dami was 98240,
Wow.
Lenny's 93414, and you were 97359.
Yeah, it's those like holds you have to lift up.
Yo,
I don't know why I can't.
I
do
saw that,
I can't
like-
get any of them.
Lifts are terrible.
Yeah.
We've been like talking about lifts like the whole time.
Yeah, and that song had like so many.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Lifts be something crazy. Yeah, and
Yeah.
in that song specifically, like if you're like me, like I call it the dog leg, like if you like exaggerate it, it wouldn't work on that song because it's too fast.
Yeah.
You would like mess up the rest.
I gotta learn the timing for it. Are you really consistent at them, or?
No, I like to just, again, do the dog lift thing, so I try to do them late and exaggerate them. But
Right.
on harder stuff, you can't really do that because, like, more arrows are coming at you. But I feel like they're late.
Yeah.
than what you think. Okay.
So now we have 2 ladies from the lower division. I think they're doing the redemption round as well. So they're soon we should find out who's going to make it to their top 4.
Are they just playing?
Maybe they might be doing a warm up. I think they have to do their redemption set. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
right.
Is it up
Oh,
there?
wait, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot. I totally forgot we're doing this Cosmic Drive Art City stuff.
What's that?
Cosmic Drive is one, and
Oh,
Art
the
City.
song.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jacqueline and That's Nice played these already.
Okay.
We're like switching in between stuff,
Okay.
which I think is nice with this tournament too. You can just like get it done, you know,
Yeah.
but still have time. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a good song.
Yeah, I like this. Sounds like Eurovie. I love it.
Yeah. Still pretty close, but we got a lead here with 9
On
women.
the right side with, is that 9 flowers?
9 women.
9 women. Can't even
I know, I haven't been able to see too
Yeah,
good.
it's really small.
Even when I like look at it and squint, I still can't see it.
Yeah, very close.
We'll see how the last bit go.
Wow, nice job. from
Yeah.
Both players. Wow.
99s, that's awesome. Both full combos.
Very
Good timing, yeah.
Wow.
That was so
Very
close.
close.
Oh. 11 and 12.
Wow. And then Art City is the next one. Okay.
Art City, yep.
What level is that?
It is a 14.
Okay.
Hard 14. I said earlier that it's groovy, and I was like, does anyone say groovy anymore?
Groovy? I love that. Reminds me of Scooby Doo. I love it.
Oh, good question. Hate everything. So, SMX has this thing about the scatter plot thing, and it's basically there's like a hidden thing of like how you score based off of how accurate you are within the perfect windows.
Well, if it's like a slow or fast? Or no, that's not.
Like, not exactly, because like, so Hate Everything's asking like, well, the player with 11 perfects lost. Why?
when they should have won, right?
Like
Okay.
in your mind, like that's, you know.
Maybe the hold, or no, it's nothing we can
No,
see?
it's like it's not something we can like see numerically, if that makes sense.
Why is that a thing? Did Kyle
I
Porter
don't
say?
I don't
like,
know.
That's interesting.
I get confused on that too. Like, I had a score one time where, like, I had, like, maybe, like, 5 perfects, but, like, 2 earlies, and somebody else had, like, way more perfects, but didn't get any, like, earlies or lates, but they win.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
That's so
Yes.
interesting. Is there like someone that can like break it down like with like I don't know, like that's
Yeah.
so interesting.
Yeah, so that's correct. There's multiple windows within that yellow
okay.
perfect judgment. And basically you can really only see that if you measured it like on the scatter plot, which no one's gonna do.
Where is the scatter plot?
So like right here, that little scatter plot,
That thing,
you see
okay.
those dots?
Yeah. That's where, okay.
And I don't quote me on this, but one thing that I've hypothesized about that is I know Kyle Ward has made, you know, this game to be, you know, very open to beginners and people as well. So I don't know if maybe that's just like a complexity that's just like, why,
Yeah.
you know? I don't know if that's correct, and nobody quote me on that or anything. But I always like hypothesize that.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to like see that, kind of like how ITG, you know, has the different like the FA plus.
Yeah, that's what this seems like it is, but it's
Yeah,
not.
but you can't see it like that.
Yeah. User tested and it's less preview to newcomers.
Yeah,
Okay.
which makes sense. Again, this is a very user-friendly game, which honestly I love about it.
I know. I really want to buy one, but they're always sold out.
Yeah, they go by like real quick in like seconds, I think.
It's crazy.
More people have them now, so like I don't know, maybe like nowadays
Yeah,
it's
now
easier.
that's what you think.
But maybe not.
Yeah. So I guess they're calculating now for lowers
Yeah.
to see. Let's see if she's typing.
Yeah. Oh, they Ocha Lord and the Dark Lord are needed for lowers round 2.
Oh, they're not. Oh, okay.
So I don't think we're like done yet. Yeah. Because we just did 9 women and Sega. So yeah, there's 2 more players.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Again, don't quote me, but so I'm looking at lowers round 2. We might have had a drop actually.
Oh, someone
So, looks like Sega is gonna advance from what I can tell on the spreadsheet, and there's gonna be a lowers tiebreak to see who the second person's gonna be. And
We're doing
gonna
another tiebreak?
yeah, and I believe it's because of the rank point thing again.
What is that rank point thing?
So I believe it's like how you did compared to everyone else, you get a point. So like if you did better than everyone, you get a 1, so on and so forth. So
is that used for anything?
yeah,
they
so
use it?
for this like tie-breaking stuff.
Oh, okay.
So Sega got 7 rank points, so she advances. 3 isn't enough because there's 2 people with 5.
But those 2 5s will tiebreak?
So they'll have to do that one
Okay.
song thing. I think that just like uppers did.
Oh, player 1 on the previous match was Jazz.
Yes. Yes. Jazz is the one that
The
advances.
selection. Select options.
And then these are the 2 that need to break the tie, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they're playing Arsene's Bazaar?
I'm going to assume.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think they'd warm up. They'd probably
Yeah.
just going to go into it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
that's true. You can always contact Kyle if you're having like issues getting it.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's pretty cool about that.
Yeah, that's what people say, is to like email him or something. So maybe I should
Yeah.
do that. Because I really love this game.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
It feels like back in the day when we played like
They have all the bangers.
Yeah.
Like, they really do.
And it's cool to like see people come back together, but in like, you know, a different age, but like
Yes.
enjoy it like we did, but in a different way. Like it's so cool. This is a good song. I like song.
Yeah, this reminds me of ITG.
Yeah. So this will determine the second player to advance in lowers.
I believe the left side, 9 women, is a little bit ahead. I go by like the gold
Yeah,
number.
yeah, I do too. Yeah, 9 women has a good lead. It.
Looks like the left
Yep.
side takes it, 9 women. Good job to both players.
Okie dokie.
So,
all right. So, looks like 9 women takes that.
so I wonder who's gonna start first, like uppers, you think, or?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
I hope I can kind of go to the bathroom before that.
Yeah, I wanted to get up too. Who's gonna comment? No one.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to like leave this
Yeah.
like hang in.
Oh, is DDR finish? Seems like it.
Looks like it.
Ooh.
Maybe? Not sure. Let's check the Discord. Let's check the spreadsheet. Let's check everything. I wonder what we have to play.
Yeah. Maybe you get to all pick a song like at Bite.
Oh wait, yeah.
Right?
I like don't read rules sometimes. That's true. Sometimes I kind of wish it is random because I just don't know a lot of the charts yet.
Yeah. We're on the air. It doesn't matter. No, it's okay. Do you want to commentate?
Do you want to commentate?
No, I have to play a thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah,
you
that's
have to too.
I know.
I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
Hey. What you drinking?
Oh, what they doing over there? What y'all doing?
See, I'm glad you entered. I told you.
Yeah, you
I
did
told
so
you to enter.
good.
You did good, right?
Like, we had just talked, and I was like, oh no, I'm not doing SMX. I actually signed up for SMX, and I completely
You
forgot.
forgot.
Like, I fucking forgot. Until, like, MCAT was pinging, and Spencer was like, they're looking for your SMX. I'm like, I didn't sign up for SMX.
Yeah, you did.
I looked, I'm like, oh, fuck, I actually did sign up. We were, like, at the liquor store.
Oh God.
But anyways.
Yay. She's probably gonna do an announcement now.
Yeah. We gon' find out. When we know, you'll know.
Oh, I'm sorry, I zoned out for 2 seconds.
No, you're fine. I said when we know, y'all know.
Yeah. Buena suerte. Sí.
Para todas. Everybody's really good. Like, everybody's really good. I guess they're gonna do lower.
That's what it seems like. They're all gathered together right now.
StepManiaX. Press play to begin. How to play. Step on yours as they reach the end of the moving lines to the beat of the music. Sometimes arrows will occur at the same time. For hold notes, step and hold until the end of the segment. Sometimes you will also be required to release exactly at the end of the segment. Missing will cause the light bar to empty and scoring to stop.
Have you tried any of the food in the area?
I had the pizza at the hotel last night.
Oh, okay, I had that earlier.
'Cause yeah, I was hungry. It was good though.
Yeah. I wanted to go walk and find something, but like, I don't want to walk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a good ramen spot I know of that's close by. Also, like right across the street from us, there's an Ethiopian place.
I've never tried Ethiopian. Is it good?
I didn't go, but my friends Sim and Ron
Oh, Sim,
went.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. And the liquor store's there, so.
Oh, true. Oh, so it's right there. I know you're
So
right.
yeah, so it's like, oh, okay, cool. I might have to try it before I leave. I'll be here tomorrow still a little.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think I might go walk around. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Bye.
Oh, hey, give me one sec. I will leave you with the pads.
Let's Let's do this. Please make a selection.
Oh my goodness, everyone love. Are you guys able to hear me? Chat, can you hear me? I should have just walked on to the table. I'm not even sure if this headset is on. Yay! Okay. Oh, and I'm here. You guys can see me. Wait, I want to take a picture. Sorry, I'm going haywire. Okay, so we are entering Pump It Up Women's top 4 in uppers and lowers. I'm part of it. Malia is also a part of it, which is why she ended up leaving. We were doing our card draws. Hopefully Nesquik will come in a bit. But here we have Chalky Milk and Nico. They are in lowers. I like the song too. I've only ever seen the chart for the 25. very ITG. I'm hoping we see some sort of ITG tag coming up soon, even though it's a 16. Just give us a bracket. Oh, it is pretty close. It's definitely less than 1,000 between the two. So the matches, I believe, we're going to do all of the top 4 lowers before we do uppers. So the way that the card draw was actually done is, depending, 4 songs were drawn, and depending on your seeding, you got to either protect one of the song choices or you got to redraw it. Unfortunately, there's not really a log of who decided to protect or redraw, but I actually like that format. Because either, like, you're not putting a song that you want, you're sort of leaving it up to chance. If you wanted to just redraw the song, you might get something you really like or something you really hate. And once that song has been redrawn, that's it. Everyone's playing it. It's part of the set now. Okay. We're going to see what the second song is. Do I have a Twitch? I do not. Well, I have. You be your personal best? Hey. Yeah, we're just vibing. I have a Twitch just to chat. I don't stream or anything. If you were asking about if I have like a personal like stream account. What you should do is follow this one if you do want more SMX content. If you did want to watch some Pump, I believe Pump It Up Pro Finals is still going on. Let's see, I see HDS Edison versus Matt Miller, so. Oh, they're going straight to a 20. Personally, the song, every time I listen to it in the menu, it seems very noisy or cloudy. Like, I can't really tell what the rhythm is. Is Pump being streamed? Yes, Pump is being streamed on Untold Ecstasy's account. Oh, that's sweet. He actually played Pump earlier today. I think he was in top 8. I definitely saw him tweet about it. He definitely made it far in the tournament, which is, it's actually still going on. Oh, Godspeed. Godspeed. Buena suerte. Chalky Bell Key is sight reading this song. They were just telling me that it's her first time playing it. But yeah, I feel like the song just sounds so noisy. I can't really like focus on what the notes are going towards. There's like so much in the background. Have what I like to call dupes. Basically these sort of 16th notes that are not part of a run. I just call them dupes. They feel very random to me. There's probably a better term for them. We still have a close match going on here. Both are still holding on to their combo. Both of them made it through this run. Nice. We got our first miss. Chalky Mill's still in the lead for this one, even with the miss. Oh. Oh, I jinxed it. Oh no. So pretty close. Pretty close. So I'm not fairly sure if this is just going to be a versus battle or if it's just highest score. This is just a pool. Let's see, song will be out of 4. Yeah, commentator's curse. I don't know. I don't even know why I said that. I was like, oh, this song's about to be over. I think I can get away with it. Let's see what they're gonna do next. I unfortunately do not have the full. Oh, let me see if they posted it. No, I don't have the full song selected for lowers.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that.
Oh, is this a song that they're good?
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that.
This is a nice sound.
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Party inside, so feel the heat. Get about your seat and feel the beat. Can't stop, won't stop, let's jam tonight. It's Sam, I am, that is on the mic. Do your routine with all your might. Never give up.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how they're going to do this. You got this. Oh, another song that she's sight reading. Oh. Okay, so in the song, Miko is going in with a bit more chart knowledge. She knows most of the songs.
1, 2, here we go. Everybody gets a chance to just dance. Move back and forth, throw up your hands. It's time to rock to a move or two. The whole world wants to see what you can do. Hey,
I quickly see most of the rest of the set being very close. They both seem to be very comfortable with this level range. It's probably just going to come down to timing, or if there's a very difficult part that one of them will trip on.
Can't stop, won't stop, let's jam tonight. It's Sam, I am, that is on the mic. Do your routine with all your might. Never give up till you get it right. Left, right, up, down, and front
So
to back.
I do know on the higher level chart, this part is sort of has you moving around a center panel mine. I sort of hoped it would have kept it for the 18 as well, but unfortunately it didn't.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
But they're both holding that perfect combo.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Just like that.
Chalky currently does have a bit of a further lead than they've had in past songs.
Everybody moving and grooving just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
Hey, and no commentator's curse this time. Oh, that timing. Ooh. That perfect count. Oh. Yep. You have to tell the TO. They're asking me who won. I'm like, I'm not sure. Let's see. You guys have 4 songs, right? 4. You guys have 4 or 3? 4 songs. 4. Just one more song, right? Okay, they have one final song, and then afterwards we have Jazz, like a Genesis coming up. Or actually, is she going up now? Let's see. Or will we have top 4 uppers?
Press play.
We have a match from top 4 uppers coming up. Let's see. sort of just weighing it out.
StepManiaX as they reach the end of the movie lines to the beat of the music. Sometimes arrows will occur at the same time. For hold notes, step and hold until the end of the segment.
I wonder if I can try and drag in someone to join me and player into commentary. I need someone to ramble with.
Missing will cause
You're
the
doing-
bar to empty and scoring to stop.
Okay.
Let's begin. Select your different.
Okay, now we have the second match from top 4 lowers coming up. So it'll be 9 women and Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis, I know she was playing DDR earlier today, so hope maybe she's still, still warm. Oh, rematch. Did they have a set earlier today, or? I've sort of been running around. I wasn't sure. Did they actually have a match earlier? Okay. I guess it is a bit of a rematch. Okay. Let's see. Battle of the timing. Checking that sensitivity. Let's see. Oh, wait. Sega, you don't have an account? You don't have an account? Like the app? Like if you have the app, you can log in with PIN. I don't. Okay, sorry. I didn't see it show up. Okay, sorry. I thought Sega wasn't signed in. I was like, that's weird. You don't have an account. So we are going to Pink Dinosaur. I'm not sure if this was a song that might have originally been in a different game that was then sort of revived for, that nostalgia factor, like some of the other songs in SMX. But if it's not, this is a newer song. It definitely has that old school vibe. Definitely feels like a butterfly. I don't know. I'm sort of scared to even commentate on the scores. I don't want the commentator curse to hit thumb. We got our first grade. Both of them with the strong go stepping. We gotta keep up that tempo. This is a really old DDR. Okay, it definitely had that vibe. I just wasn't sure. Ooh, Sega with a 5-star. Nice. And under 10 yellow perfects. So the songs in the card draw, they don't have to be done in order, so they can sort of go however they please. Okay, they're going in similar order as the previous match. I'm doing critical hit. Let's see what we get a second 5-star. bit too early to commentate on whether they're keeping a combo or not. We have our first grade on 9 women's side. So Sega, I mentioned earlier that she had just came off DDR. I'm not 100% sure if 9 Women was also playing DDR earlier today, but she's definitely been around the convention center the whole day. So the sensor has been open since 10 a.m. and it's currently 9:26 where we are. So it's been a long day for everyone. And if you look in the background, the lights are sort of off, so the flashing of the lights are definitely, the effects are a bit stronger. They turned off the actual event lights or the venue lights for Dance Rush, so people have just been playing just with the lights from the machines. Ooh, and we got a second 5-star from Sega. We still have 2 more songs, folks. Trying to see what song they're going to pick next. There we go, the noisy chart. Okay, so going a bit up in difficulty. And then afterwards, we'll be starting the top 4 women's for the upper division. The 4 for that is MCAT, Shinobi, Malia, and me. So I will have to find someone else to take over while I go play my set. Nice. They're doing really good on those holds. I pretty much don't even try to time them at this point. Okay, so does she have a switch? I don't think she does. I'm not sure. That burst seemed a bit too much for 9 Women, unfortunately. Let's see if she'll be able to catch up. Going 18 to 20, it is a bit of a jump. Yeah, looking at this, Sega has a pretty far lead at the moment. The song throws a lot at you. Yep. Sega takes that one as well. Okay, so they're going to go into the 4th song. Just to finish it off. Okay, going back down to an 18. Bringing it a bit down to cool off. run back down. It's more of a timing one. Bit of a complicated rhythm. It basically goes to the artist talking, Sam I am. I'm assuming that's the person that's rapping or singing in the song. The lead is a bit closer, not as far away as it was in the previous song. Oh, I jinxed it, I gotta miss. Oh no. Sega is now holding a bit of that wider lead. 9 is getting a lot of early perfects, which I also personally suffer with the song. It's very easy to rush. Like a lot of songs that go to vocals, it's very easy to mistime them, or the notes sort of feel like they don't follow it exactly as you think it would. We have Sega with a clean sweep. We have Sega hear that. Takes it. So we don't know, we wouldn't know the placements 1 through 4 yet. MCAT has to view her magic TO mapping. But we will be starting uppers soon. Just trying to find out who is going up. If someone is going up, I do need someone to take over for me to commentate. Okay, we have Malia coming up. Let's see who will be joining her. Who will be stepping up to the stage. Let me bring up the card draw for uppers. I was able to get that one. So we have July Redux, Wild 23. Holy Guacamole, Wild 23. Who Are You, Wild 21. And Anubis, Wild 20. So we got some variety. We got 20s, 21s, 20. We got 2 23s. We're gonna have these. We have the TO, MCAT, and Malia. So these have been, they were top 2 in the first round of uppers, while Shinobi and I were sort of sent to the redemption or second round. We came our way back up. You're gonna root for me? Oh, thank you. I'm just hoping I at least get third. You go to reset the bracket? No, I don't think this even, it's more of a pool. So we're all versus versus everyone else in top 4. It's not just the matches. I don't think anything gets reset. The most will just be a tie. That's basically what happened in the previous pool. Or I think 4 of us ended up tying, so we had to do a tiebreaker. But we are starting it. And of course, Malia holding on to that white combo. Timing is her. Oh, I just jinxed it. Oh no. But both Malia and MCAT, they are beasts when it comes to both DDR and SMX. Timing is their forte, their skill, their hobby. It's been pretty close. They're holding on to it. No one's slipping away. chrome note skin. A very pretty note skin. I don't know how else to describe it, but it looks very difficult to tell the difference between the notes, whether they're 8s or 16s. We have our first grade. Oh, we have a miss. The lead has grown a bit wider. Ooh, Malia takes that. A 99K. Yep. Let's see.
So I'll find out the name of this channel.
It's Jelly Sloth, I think. It's on his. Okay. We have Big Matt in the background. Giving some support. Here to support Malia. Here to support some gaming. In the background, we have VDR sort of popping off. I'm pretty sure the mic isn't picking it up, but there's a lot going on in the background too. It's Who You Been Around fun. Hey! Welcome, gamers! So, you currently joined SMX Uppers. Well, SMX Women's Uppers Division. Oh, you guys can hear all the background stuff? I guess these mics are super sensitive. Okay, they're starting off with Anubis 20. So we have Untold Ecstasy sent over the Pump Watch Party. For those that are joining us, this is our top 4 for uppers in the women's division. We have a range of songs going from Wild 20s to Wild 23s. This is the second song of the set of 4. The first song, Malia got the win. But top 4, we are all competing against each other. So you're not just competing against the other person on the pad. So we won't find out the results until everyone else plays. But we have M in the lead. We have some tricky bracket jumps. These feel so easy to miss. Especially if you haven't played SMX before, or if you're just trying to compare it to Pump. The sensor panel on this one is actually lower than the other panels, so sometimes when you're trying to bracket, it does feel a bit difficult to hit stuff just because it's not flush with the other arrows. Clean from both players. Both of them got 99K. We got our 5 stars. Yeah, so close. Literally just a 5 perfect difference in that one late. Okay, and now we're going into some uppers. We're gonna do some 21s and some 23. They're both really good at SMX. They are good at what they do. They're the top 2 seeds for all of women's SMX. So it can go to anyone. It's gonna be super close. next two songs, the 23s, it could be a bit more up in the air. They've been here all day. It's pretty late. It's about to be 10 o'clock, and you're sort of asking them, hey, can you keep playing for a few more hours? I know you've almost been up for 12 hours. Probably haven't had that much sleep. Can we get you to play some wild 23s? That should be fine. Oh, we have our miss. Is this tournament? No, we're actually in Baltimore. This is the Eclipse East in Baltimore. The lovely Aero Eclipse community in the DMV area, they host multiple events throughout the year. One of the other events was Beast in the East. That was back in October. It was also a rhythm game tournament. Oh, super clean. Six perfects out of 21. That's clean. It is time, everyone. It is time for some 23s. Next two songs will be Holy Guacamole, Wild 23, and July Remix, the Wild 23, which is what they're going to play right now. I know, 16 out of 21 is sick. But that was their warm-up for what's coming up next. That was just their warm-up. And then afterwards, Shinobi and I will be playing the same set. And then from there, we'll have our rankings for both SMX uppers and lowers. Let's see how they do. Oh, it really does throw you in. Are you going to do a head spin? No. Unfortunately, freestyling will not earn me anything. MCAT holding on to that lead. Unfortunately, the gap has widened a little bit. Those few misses from that first burst. These bursts can be brutal, especially on the SMX pads. They feel like you have to exert so much energy to hit them compared to DDR. And the feedback of the pads, they don't feel as nice as DDR. They sort of feel like playing on gold cav pads. They don't give you that bounce. If you're stepping, it's just going up and hitting your shins. Like you just feel it in your legs. We have another 5-star on MCAT's side. And this is gonna take us to the last song of the set, Holy Guacamole, Wild 23. DDR over there is popping off in the background. You can see the people running around. I'm assuming a 6 score just happened. Everybody's running up to the cab. They want to see what's going on. They gotta read the numbers. I'm assuming it was a tie or like a 1EX happening over there. But we're probably just gonna wait until it chills down a little bit before going to the final song. But yep, DDR final is also happening. All the pads are sort of pretty close to each other. But okay, we're going in. I genuinely cannot understand how MCAT can like read these notes with the note skid. Oh my goodness. Not the most straightforward rhythms. Oh, we have the mines coming up. Oh, these are so annoying. They're not consistent. They change every time. Nice. Both of them had no issues with that center mine. And Kat is just, she's locked in. I think this is a song that she protected, so she definitely knows this song by heart. P2, yeah, MCAT is the one on P2 side. She's definitely locked in on this one. Ooh. 99K on a wild 23. Oh, that's so good. Okay, guys, it's time for me to get my butt kicked. Let me see if I can find someone to commentate it for me. Let's see if we can get someone to take over. Okay, it is time for some Dominican gaming. Coming soon. Well, coming very shortly. Okay. Does someone want to take over? We have 21 people.
Just tied on their. They were 2-2, and they just tied for losers finals. So they have to go up the tiebreaker now.
I'll do this one. Good luck. Hopefully there's not like tie stuff.
More, huh? Okay, let's continue. Select a difficulty mode.
Whew. Yo. That had me breathing. Okay. So you just put it on.
King Lawler over here.
Oh no.
Jim Ross. Oh wait, I'm Jim Ross. Well, it's gotta be this one.
Okay, so yeah, you do that and you make sure you hear yourself.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, happy holidays.
He's all holidayed
Yeah, I'm a little bit decked out.
out.
But this isn't about me. This is about
Yeah.
the ladies.
The women's tournament, and this is hype.
Yes, the women's tournament's been very exciting so far.
Everyone's so good.
Yeah. We just saw Malia and MCAT like go at it. What was that, a 4-song set?
Yes, yes. Well, we did like a warm up. And then, yeah.
Oh, and after the warm-up, it was a 2 out of 3?
No. And so there's 4 of us, and we all play the same 4.
Okay.
And so it'll go by EX.
So you did warm-up plus 4 songs?
Yes. So
Okay.
5 total.
Gotcha.
I'll pull up the spreadsheet. So
But now we have Dami Game, and we have Lauren, a.k.a. Shinobi, right?
yeah, Shinobi and
And
Dami.
Dami Game. Dami Game is from New York, Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. I see her around in arcades. She has a lot of stamina and energy.
Lots of stamina.
Oh yeah, stamina for days. But
Yeah.
her timing has also significantly improved.
Yes. Oh yes. She's good at lots of dance games.
And Lauren herself, I believe she's 2-0 against me in SMX tournament gameplay. So she's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
And,
She good.
Oh yeah. So this is going to be a very exciting matchup. This is warm-up, right?
Yes, this
Okay.
is a warm-up song. Absolutely a good song. Probably
Oh, yeah.
my favorite that I played back in the max 2 days of DDR.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a classic DDR banger. By Tess is the name of the artist. Tess has some great songs, and you know, I think this is the one that she's probably the most well known for. In you know, DDR, originating in 7th Mix, "Stay" by Tess. But she does have some other good songs, and a few of them have actually shown up in SMX as well.
It's always good to warm up to like a good banger
Oh yeah.
to get you ready for the battle that will ensue.
Yeah, that's a nice word for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's
Lord.
got like a different way to warm up, and it might just be, you know, play a little bit, stretch, you know, get the blood flowing into the muscles.
Oh yeah, you gotta listen to your body, and Lauren has been playing multiple games
Yes.
like all day, and so has Dami Game. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be an interesting, you know, an interesting 4-way match. I need to remember it's not just her,
Yeah.
like Dami versus Lauren. It's a 4-way matchup.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure Shinobi's trying to conserve a little bit because
Oh yeah.
there's two 23s in here, so, and they're
Oh, trust
coming
me,
from somebody who just played them. They're kind of hard.
I can relate. I'll very often just do like half a warm up and be like,
Yeah.
no, that's enough.
That's good. I got enough blood.
Yeah. One minor, hey, Papa Matt. Yo, what's up, Beat Man? We hear some cheers in the background. Some cheers in the background for Pac, Rob, and Chrono, who are apparently putting on quite the show.
For DDR.
But, yeah, on DDR, but that's okay. The attention right now is going to be on this.
All right, this is the first song. They chose to start with the 20. I agree.
Yeah. Bold strategy. I would do the same.
And this one does have, you know, those 3-note jumps.
Yeah, you definitely need to be comfortable with that middle arrow. That is somewhat new to people who have never played SMX before.
Looks like Shinobi's got a little bit of a lead.
Oh yeah, definitely keeping it close. Let's see if
these will be close, I think.
Oh yeah.
Shinobi's been putting in work, and I'm sure just the same Dami has been as well.
This song itself was an In the Groove 2 original, so I feel that people who have been, you know, in the game longer, so to speak, who have played this on the original In the Groove 2 version, might have a slight advantage because the step chart is a bit similar. The rhythms are the same, but if you've never heard the song before, you might get tripped up.
My friends always confuse this one with Zodiac.
Oh yeah. Well, they're both by quote-unquote Bonsai, so. All right, we're approaching the end of the song. Shinobi has maintained a slight lead throughout the song, and it looks like she's gonna take it. Okay.
99, that's pretty solid. And both full combos, so that's awesome.
Great job to both players. Okay.
And Dami killed it too. Like that's some really good perfect count.
Absolutely. Great job to both players. Shinobi edging her out.
Hate everything, yes, because of DATA.
Yeah, I was. So Malia is like slightly faster than me because she's just like, you know, younger and smarter. So I was just about to say the exact same thing, but I realized she said it already.
We do that a lot.
Oh, fun fact, this is also me and Malia's first time ever on commentary, both of us the same day.
Yeah.
we just seem to do the same things a lot at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, back to the match. No, I have to admit I'm slightly unfamiliar with this chart. Can you tell us what kind of chart it is, Malia?
Yeah, so there was a lot of like those, I'm not going to say the correct term, but like almost like skip notes, you know? You're like, ba-dum.
Oh, so like okay, it's like 24th note gallops, kind of?
Kind of, yeah.
And chat, feel free to correct us if we're not flams.
Flams,
There
yeah.
you go. Flams.
I believe that, yeah, that is the correct term. Sorry for not knowing the word.
Like, we know how to do them, we just don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
Once again, Shinobi maintaining a slight lead from the get-go. Let's see if this holds out. Ooh. Oh yeah, middle arrow of familiarity will greatly benefit you with this chart, I can see. Okay, both of them pretty much nailing that section. Ooh, Shinobi picking up a few lates, but still maintaining the lead. Still a little bit of song left. Okay, both players nailing those release
And
holds.
both full combos again.
All right, there we go. Once again, Shinobi maintaining a slight lead with a slightly better flashing perfect count. All right. There we go.
Everyone's so good.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, and if this, I don't know if this was said on the stream already, but for lowers, we had Chalky Milk, Sega Genesis, Miko, and 9 women. First, second, third, fourth. So congratulations to all of them.
Oh, nice. Congratulations to the lowers winners. I did manage to catch the tail end of that, and I'm catching the tail end of this. I came at the perfect time. The most exciting part.
Your timing is always on point. This one is very stamina heavy.
Oh, yeah. I've never actually played this chart, but I saw it. And
I played it once.
Ooh, boy. All right. Let's get ready.
I'm interested to see where this one goes. Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Both competitors very close. Shinobi pulling ahead very slightly, but oh,
They've been
it's
back
going-
and forth a little bit, yeah.
It's going back and forth.
Let's see how this goes.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that first run, it's like, oh man. So just remember it. Do it again. I think like what,
Ooh.
2 or 3 times.
Dami picking up an early, but still maintaining the lead. Ooh, Dami picking up a few lates, but still in the lead. That gold flashing score at the top of the screen is very useful for commentators, but it does trip some players up because they get nervous and instead of looking at the arrows, look at their gold flashing score. But it's very useful for us because we can see who's winning at any given moment.
one's
Right
very
now,
back and
Lauren.
forth.
Yeah, Lauren has pulled ahead again. Oh, now it's down? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to shut up because maybe I'm just
Oh
commentator
yeah, maybe you
cursing
should
them.
behave. Yeah.
I'm behaving myself. Ooh, very close.
So
oh
close,
my
yeah.
gosh. Within 397 points, if my math is accurate. That is very minimal.
good.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Excellent performance by both players.
Holy guacamole! Holy!
And
I thought this one was more fun. But that's just me. I'd rather do tech than stamina-y stuff.
yeah. It's still rated at 23 though, so even though it's like tech, there's still a little bit of a stamina
A little
element
bit, yeah.
involved.
In my opinion, not as much as July.
So Malia, in terms of actually how they're scoring this against like all 4 competitors, do you know like
Yeah.
how does the scoring exactly work? Because everybody's against everybody.
So there are rank points, and I do believe it is going by total rank points. So we carried over rank points from the previous rounds.
Oh.
So it's EX, but that helps determine some rank points, like how you did versus the other competitors.
So in other words, it's still anybody's game.
Literally, yeah. And I
Okay.
really like that format personally, because it's kind of your overall performance versus how did I do on this one song. I feel like a lot of people sometimes get tripped up over that, but don't look at the big picture.
Ooh.
This is the hardest part.
Shinobi missing some life there. Losing some life, rather. We see some Dami fans in the crowd.
Yeah, lots of Dami fans in the chat.
Possibly fellow New Yorkers. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't go on Twitch too often, but... Ooh. Okay. Dami was streaming white perfects. Shinobi did pick up a few errors. There is a bit of a gap now. But Shinobi is still trying her hardest because, once again, every single step counts due to the format. All right, good showing by both of them.
I think that's a really good score for both players. Like that.
Good showing by both of them.
That shit is, or that stuff, sorry, it's so hard.
Shinobi playing a little bit out of her comfort range, but still had a really good
super
effort.
commendable. Like that is, whew,
oh yes.
that is some stuff. So I guess we'll find out now, because I believe they're going to be like kicking us out of the venue. So.
I will gladly stand up and go somewhere else when I'm asked, but in the meantime, it's been fun doing commentary for the first time. Holy guacamole indeed. That is still an awesome showing by both competitors.
Yeah, everybody did very, very well.
Good job, everybody. Good job.
Good job.
As a fellow New Yorker, I am not showing any impartiality.
You're.
But a fantastic showing by all.
Very good.
Okay, MCAT is walking over with the laptop, so let's see what MCAT has to say.
StepManiaX by Step Revolution.
Babe, if you want, you can get off commentary and see.
Yeah, I'm a get.
So she'll step off. I'll stay here for a minute and see exactly what the rankings are.
To the beat of the music. Sometimes arrows will occur at the same time.
She is announcing the rankings, but unfortunately, I can't hear them because this is a very loud arcade and she doesn't have a microphone. So, maybe I'll ask for Dami's help. Dami, I couldn't hear the rankings because it's just so loud in here. Can you tell me who won first, second, third, and fourth? We already announced the lowers. We announced the lowers already. Like, for this one, the uppers, right now. Like, what just happened? Oh, okay. See, I told you I can't hear. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't hear, so... okay, no, they still have not calculated the total results for uppers yet. Lowers, Malia did read the placings over the live stream, so thank you for that. They are still doing calculations right now. So once again, thank you everybody for watching. I'm Big Matt. Some people may know me. Oh. I am getting the rankings as we speak, so give me a moment. You guys said, oh, okay. All right, congratulations. Congratulations. So 4th place, Malia. 3rd place, Shinobi. 2nd place, Dami Game. 1st place, MCAT. We have people saying hello to the camera, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, once again, for those who missed it, 4th place, Malia. 3rd place, Shinobi. 2nd, Dami Game. And 1st place, MCAT. Of course, congratulations to all the competitors. Dami Game, a fellow New Yorker, I have to admit, I've never seen her play SMX before, so I did ask her about it a little bit earlier today, and she told me that she has recently started, you know, playing and stuff. I was not aware of that, so to come out and play 2nd, Good job. To come out and play second is very impressive. MCAT. Oh, here we have the boss joining me. What's up?
Hello. I'm back
Hello.
from dinner.
He's back.
I guess I'm here to watch the conclusion of women's, it looks like. They're giving out the ceremonies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Me and Malia had it under control.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. But yeah, so what I was mentioning is that I never actually knew that Dama Game played SMX, and she came in and got second place.
I don't
in a
think
fairly
she
competitive
plays
tournament.
that often, but she's really good at DDR and
Yeah.
pump too. So like those skill sets do transfer over between other games.
Oh, yes.
Oh, they're doing a women's photo.
Oh, there we go. Excellent, excellent.
I'm really glad that we had the opportunity to run this tournament and to get it all streamed too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have been talking to a few of my friends online. They've been watching the stream for a good majority of the day. It was pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, and shout out to the viewers for supporting both the Wild tournament and the women's tournament.
Oh, yeah. The chat has been pretty active all day.
I wish I could move the cameras around so we're just like not looking at everyone's backs. Hold on, let me cook. Is what the young kids say, right?
So yeah, it's picture time. Everybody deserves their moment in the spotlight. Oh, and here we go. We are getting an alternate view. Well, we were. He tried. Okay. Everybody's dispersing. You tried. You tried. But another successful tournament in the books. And I want to say thank you for letting me commentate, even though you probably didn't know I was commentating until you came back from dinner.
I pretty much. Well, that's why everyone's like, everything's set up. Pick up a headset, have at it. You know.
Hey, no, that's fine.
Commentating is a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. It was me and Malia's both of our first time commentating at an event tonight, and I think it went well.
Yeah. I trust.
Oh yeah.
But we're about to close up shop here. They're shutting down the venue tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow from, I want to say, 10 to 3 p.m. Eastern. Because they got to break down and load out everything. So for us, we have the team tournament coming on tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. It's a pretty loose format, just pretty much. I'm going to give people 3 songs, play it before 1 p.m., and then we're going to play the top 4. We'll try to get that streamed properly, and then we got to break down. Also, shout out to Ecstasy for giving us the raid after Pump It Up ended.
Sounds like a slightly tight schedule, but I'm sure you're going to make it work. Yeah, I know it's going to be a
pretty
success.
simple. But before we sign out, let's go ahead and shout out our sponsors again real quick. Thank you to the following sponsors on the screen. Some of them have provided arcade machines to the venue. Some of them are selling merch over here. Some have provided prize pots for us. Just it couldn't happen without their support.
Yeah, the support sounds like it was immense, and this community is amazing, and it continues to get more and more amazing.
Yep. Go back to the scene. I think they're just taking a bunch of pictures at this point.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to get the stream turned off. Matt, let's go ahead and say good night to everybody. Everyone, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all again tomorrow.
Absolutely. Stay safe, everyone. Take care.